Do you ever feel like you're on a different wavelength than everyone else? Like you see the world through a completely different lens, and it makes connecting with others, well, a bit of a challenge? You might feel lonely or isolated sometimes, wondering why you can't just fit in. But what if I told you that this feeling of disconnection isn't a flaw? What if it's actually a sign that you possess some incredibly rare and powerful traits? It's not about being better than anyone else, but about understanding that your unique wiring comes with its own set of superpowers. Today, we're diving into 7 of these remarkable traits. You might just discover that what you thought was a weakness is actually your greatest strength. So, let's get started and see how many of these resonate with you. First up, you're an incredibly deep thinker. Your mind isn't satisfied with surface-level conversations about the weather or weekend plans. You crave substance. You're the person who's constantly pondering the bigger questions in life. Why are we here? What's my purpose? What does it all mean? This can make small talk feel like a chore, almost painfully boring. While others are happily chatting away, you might find yourself mentally drifting, exploring complex ideas and theories. This depth is a gift. It means you have a rich inner world and a capacity for profound understanding, but it can also create a gap. When you try to share these deep thoughts, you might be met with blank stares or a quick change of subject, making you feel like you're speaking a different language. It's not that others are shallow. It's just that your mind operates in the deep end of the pool, while most people are comfortable wading in the shallows. The second trait is that you have extremely high empathy. You don't just understand what people are feeling, you feel it with them. When a friend is heartbroken, their sadness becomes a heavy weight in your own chest. When you see a joyful reunion, you might tear up right along with them. This is an amazing ability that allows you to form incredibly deep and meaningful bonds. However, it can also be completely overwhelming. Crowds can feel like an emotional assault, with everyone's feelings bombarding you at once. You might find yourself needing a lot of alone time just to decompress and separate your own emotions from the ones you've absorbed from others. This intense empathy can make you feel disconnected because you're reprocessing the world on an emotional level that many people can't even perceive. You're not just listening to their words, you're feeling their soul. And that can be a lonely experience when no one else seems to be doing the same. Third, you have an unwavering commitment to authenticity. You just can't be fake. The idea of putting on a social mask, laughing at jokes you don't find funny, or pretending to be interested in something just to fit in feels like a betrayal of your own soul. You value honesty and genuineness above all else, both in yourself and in others. Or do you rather be alone than be surrounded by people with whom you and be your true self? This commitment to authenticity is a powerful form of self-respect. But in a world where social games and pleasantries are the norm, it can make you seem aloof or even judgmental. People might not understand why you won't just play along. This can lead to feeling like an outsider, simply because you refuse to compromise who you are for the sake of social acceptance. You're not trying to be difficult. You're just trying to be real. The fourth trait is that you are highly intuitive. You have a powerful gut feeling, an inner compass that guides you. You can often sense things before they happen or read the underlying dynamics of a situation without anyone saying a word. You can walk into a room and immediately feel the tension, or you can tell when someone is not being honest, even if their words sound convincing. This intuition is like a sixth sense. It's an incredible tool for navigating life and making decisions, but it can be very isolating. How do you explain to someone that you have a bad feeling about a situation when you have no logical proof? People might dismiss your insights as being overly emotional or paranoid. You see and feel a layer of reality that is invisible to many, and trying to communicate that can make you feel misunderstood and disconnected from those who rely solely on logic and tangible evidence. Coming in at number 5. You have a creative and non-linear mind. Your thoughts don't follow a straight line from A to B. Instead, they jump and connect ideas in surprising and innovative ways. You might see connections between art and science, or music and mathematics, that others miss. This makes you a natural problem solver and an out-of-the-box thinker. Your mind is a beautiful, chaotic whirlwind of ideas, but this can make it difficult to communicate in a structured, linear way. When you're explaining something, you might jump from one point to a seemingly unrelated one, even though the connection is perfectly clear in your head. This can leave others feeling confused or struggling to keep up. You might feel frustrated, like you can't get your brilliant ideas across in a way that people understand, reinforcing that sense of being on a different mental frequency. The sixth rare trait is an intense craving for solitude. It's not that you dislike people. In fact, you cherish your close relationships, but you absolutely need time alone to recharge your batteries. This is an incredibly noble quality. It makes you a fierce advocate for the underdog and a force for positive change in the world. But it can also make you feel disconnected from a world that often seems apathetic. You might wonder, why doesn't anyone else care about this? Or how can people just look the other way? This passionate drive for a better, fairer world can feel like a heavy burden when you feel like you're carrying it alone. So, if you've been nodding along, recognizing yourself in these traits, please know this: you are not broken. You are not weird. You are rare. These traits, deep thinking, high empathy, authenticity, intuition, creativity, a need for solitude, and a passion for justice are not liabilities. They are gifts. The feeling of disconnection comes not from a flaw within you, but from the scarcity of these traits in the wider world. It's like being a rare flower in a field of daisies. You are different, and that's what makes you beautiful and valuable. Instead of trying to change who you are to fit in, embrace these qualities. Seek out others who share them. They are out there. Find your tribe, the people who understand and appreciate your depth. And remember, the world desperately needs your unique perspective, your empathy, and your courage. Feeling disconnected is often just a sign that you're here to forge a new path, not to follow the old one. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments which traits you relate to the most. It's always amazing to see how many of us share these experiences. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content that helps you understand and embrace your authentic self. Until next time, take care and stay true to who you are.